Hello and welcome to Randomosity. This is a channel where I'll be talking about random topics from all around the internet and sites like Reddit, Twitter and 4chan that I find interesting. I'm not gonna go in depth or anything, I'll simply be commenting my opinion on the matter. So to begin with, this is a question that I came across on Reddit, and I believe it was posted on the Too Afraid to Ask subreddit. And it went like this. What do you think is stopping the aliens from killing us all? Well, for one, I don't really believe in aliens. I mean, if aliens really existed, then why aren't we encountering them and interacting with them on a daily basis? I'm not talking about those shaky, low-resolution recordings here. I'm talking about going to the store, bumping into an alien, chatting to him about various stuff like the weather, telling them goodbye, and then going on with our day. Think about it for a second. Different countries have diplomatic relations with each other. Their citizens visit each other's countries as tourists for business, etc. We don't see this with aliens. We don't do business with them, they don't visit our planet as tourists, and we're not even at war with each other. Which is weird, because we're at war with ourselves all the time. What's more, there is no conclusive evidence that we've ever had any sort of interaction with them at any point in our entire history. Some will say that this is because they're so advanced that we are irrelevant to them, like ants, for an example, are to us. That might be the case, but then again a human will sometimes crush an ant or call an exterminator to take care of them in their homes, and I don't seem to remember the aliens ever trying to do the same with us. Well, maybe it just hasn't happened yet, and our destruction by the hand of genocidal aliens is just behind the corner. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. There are also theories on us being the first advanced civilization to have ever appeared in the entire universe, explaining that as the reason why we haven't encountered any other advanced alien civilizations. Then there are also theories about every civilization destroying itself within a short period of time after discovering how to make nuclear weapons. This also sounds plausible. Maybe all these theories and I are wrong, however, and there are aliens out there, but they are so advanced that they simply have no need of dealing with us because they live on another plane of reality, or in another dimension, if you will, and our resources, technology, and bickering mean absolutely nothing to them. In the end, I don't think any of that really matters that much, as we probably won't get the answers to these questions in our lifetime. So that's basically what I have to say about the topic of stopping aliens from killing us all. Another question I came across, and I believe this was also on the same subreddit, the Too Afraid to Ask subreddit, was why should I inject a rushed vaccine for a brand new virus that took less than 1 year to make? And of course, I suppose this is referencing the COVID-19 virus. Now, this is a bit more serious topic than the previous one, and it tends to bring up more heated debates compared to the ones revolving about the reason of aliens not obliterating all of us to dust, killing us, and so on. Although I admit that these kind of topics about aliens can also get pretty volatile, depending on who you are talking with. Well, when it comes to the vaccine for COVID-19 and the necessity of injecting it, I'm no doctor, so I don't really think I have any real authority to give anyone advice on this matter. So I'm just going to give my opinion on it and try to explain it. Now, I myself am a young man, and I don't think I'll be vaccinating myself anytime soon after the vaccine comes out, and that's not because I'm an anti-vaxxer or anything, I'm not, but because I've already been in prolonged contact with quite a few people who have contracted COVID-19 and have gotten ill. Of course, I went to self-isolation and waited the incubation period out, and all that without showing any of the symptoms myself. That leads me to believe that for some reason I'm either immune to the virus and don't need to worry about falling ill with it, for whatever the reason might be, or that my immune system is strong enough to protect me from it. That doesn't mean that there's no chance of me falling ill because of the virus in the future, but it does give me a reason to believe that I probably won't. Or if I do, that I won't have any serious problems due to it. Maybe I'm wrong, however, and the virus could kill me, although I seriously doubt it and hope that's not the case. I'm also worried about the vaccine, as the person who has the question said it themselves, being rushed to be made, and the possible side effects that it could have on one's health. The most frightening of such instances being the Qatar incident, when the world's first polio vaccine left many children paralyzed. Now, of course, this was way back in the 50s, and pharmacy and medicine have come a long way since then, but then again, we also thought that worldwide epidemics were a thing of the past, yet here we are. So that's the reason why I personally won't be vaccinating myself as soon as the vaccine comes out. Now, when it comes to other people, I think that they should vaccinate themselves as soon as possible if they belong to a certain demographic that is at a higher risk of having major medical complications due to contracting the virus, such as the elderly or people with chronic illnesses like diabetes, asthma, different heart conditions, and so on. The reason why I have these opinions is because when you look at COVID-19, it doesn't take a long time to notice that it is a virus that affects different people in wildly different ways. And for some, it's just like another cold, or they might not even notice that they have the virus, while others die from it. All in all, it's tough to generalize when it comes to COVID-19 and the necessity of taking a vaccine for it. So I really think it should be up to you and or your physician to decide whether or not you should take the vaccine. So that would be all for today. Today, for my first time, I decided to cover only 2 topics. I don't believe I'll be covering more than 2 or 3 topics in the future either, but I hope you like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.